Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey,
What are we
Ralph, how's
doing
it
today,
going?
man?
We're doing pretty good, man. What are we talking about today? Are we talking about these little, tiny little micro arcades or something?
No. They're not that little. They're actually a little bit bigger. There's something in the middle of really little and then like sort of full size and not arcade one up. There's something kind of like in between.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're talking about these Numskull guys, aren't we? These little Numskulls.
Yeah, they're really cool. So these things are officially licensed by Bandai Namco. That's what's cool about them, right? They're
Uh-huh.
full replicas. They run the original arcade ROMs, which is really cool in itself, and they're very very realistic. Like everything from the artwork's dead on. The shape of them, they're the actual shape of the original cabinet. The buttons, everything about it, the button placement, everything is exactly as pretty close to exact as you can get. So it's pretty damn cool. Everything is very made with very high quality. This isn't like a plastic piece of junk. It uses real wood. The other cool thing is because they're using the real arcade ROM, you can actually go in and manipulate the dip switches of these devices. So these are awesome for collectors. Collectors that maybe don't have the space for something like an arcade one-up, but still want to have the fun, right? They still want to have fun. They still want to relive their childhood with these arcade games, but they just don't have maybe the space. Or maybe you're just crazy like me and you collect everything and then you're going to buy it anyway.
I just
So
I just wish we had some to show off because I think these are just
we do.
we do. What?
Yeah. We
What?
do. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah. So here, this one on the left is the Pac-Man. These are all Numskull, all fully licensed. So you got the Pac-Man, the Miss Pac-Man, and the Galaga. But the one we're going to talk about today is actually the Miss Pac-Man. So I'm going to take these out of the way real quick so that we have a little bit more space on the table, and we're going to go into the Miss Pac-Man one.
let's do this. So, man, maybe you can show everybody like the size of it. You know, you got those little coin doors. You got little buttons on them. You got to talk about all of this. Like, show us
Yeah.
how it
So
works.
yeah, so let's try the look at the side art first. So the side art is dead on. Like if I go downstairs, I have a full size Miss Pac-Man Galaga, and it's actually got the same exact artwork. So it's got the right artwork on the back. It has all these little details, the air vents that were on the original cabinet. So that's really cool. Back down here, you've got your power button. That's how you charge it, and then you have a little volume scroll wheel right here.
Yeah. But this is just a replica, right? Like, you can't actually like play
No.
these guys.
Yeah. You can check it out.
No.
So
I don't believe you.
yes.
I don't
No,
believe you.
no, you can't. Of course you can play it. No, you can't play it. It doesn't work like that. So here, there's a button on the back. I'm going to press it, and you're going to start to see it boot up.
Woo!
Now it does have a lit marquee. Now you can get, it's going to get a little washed
Alright.
out from the camera there, but so
Oh,
you'll
look
see
at
it's
that.
booting. Yeah, it's booting the original arcade ROM. Now, if I wanted to, while it was booting, I could press player 1 and player 2 to get into the dip switches. But in order to start the game, you put in coins like you would. So, like I said,
Nice.
it's all wired. So I'm going to put it up the volume up a tiny bit so you can actually hear it. Give me
Yeah.
1 sec. Oh, damn it. I can't get to it. Hold on 1 second, guys. Don't get impatient.
So there's like a volume switch on the back?
Yeah, see, it's
Oh,
got a lot louder. All right, there we
yeah.
go. So yeah, so we can put our quarters in. There's the
Nice.
player 1. There's
Yeah,
player 1 and
but
player 2.
let's hear the music though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the other cool thing about these is it's using the little button actually has micro switches in it. So they've done a really good job on this little joystick that's on it.
You mean it's like kind of clicky?
Yeah, it actually is. It's a little clicky. So they've done a good job actually putting like somewhat arcade type style controls on it, which is really neat, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they have not sort of taken corners on it or cut corners on any of these details. Even underneath it, if you went to an official cabinet, you would see the speaker
Oh,
is
right.
actually right underneath it. That's actually where it is on the original. I'm going to try to get a shot of the lit marquee, but I don't think I'm going to be able to with the way
Here,
it's
let
gonna get
me
washed
show.
out by
I'll show the
camera.
picture here. So the lit marquee, they actually do a pretty good job on the website showing the lit marquee. I mean, even down to the lit marquee, the button styles, the slant of the
Everything.
monitor, the little LCD. Man,
Yeah, even the bezel artwork, that bezel artwork is all original. So this is actually all the original bezel artwork. And the other cool thing is, so if I were to power it down, and then when it boots up, I'm going to try to do this for you guys on camera. So I'm going to boot it back up, and when you see the ROM booting, I'm going to press player 1 and player 2 at the same time. And what we should get, I can't actually see the back to see if it's lighting up to turn on, but hopefully it is. When it does that boot screen, I can hit these 2 buttons, and it should actually get me to, there we go. So I'll just sort of talk through what it actually says, but you have difficulty, lives, bonus life, and coins. So you can adjust all of that right here. So if you wanted
Mm,
more lives, you could do that. If you wanted to make it easier, you can do that. So all the original dip switch settings for the game are actually here. So, it's really cool when I've seen a lot of products like this where they don't use the original ROMs, or it's like, oh yeah, this is a Mortal Kombat, but it uses the Genesis,
right.
ROM. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, that sucks, like don't make it look like an arcade cabinet and use the console ROM, you know what I mean? So this actually does a really good job. Now, you do pay for it. It's about $150.
Yeah.
But this thing is not junk. The quality is very, very, very good. Like I'm super impressed by this. And this is the third one I have, so clearly I really do like these things. You can get them for about 150 on GameStop or on Walmart.com. Although I think they're actually sold out on Walmart.com. I'm guessing that when everyone's going, staying home for quarantine, I think people were looking for things to do, so they were picking up little cabinets like this. But there are competitors to Numskull too.
Hmm.
So there's companies out there that make a similar product, but this is by far, I think, the best quality one that I've seen. 100%. I mean, no doubt in my mind, Numskull has kind of cornered the market on this. As far as if someone wants like an original experience, high quality, not cut corners, original ROMs. But if you want, there's like a slew of products in between. And now we'll have some new categories because you're going to have things that Arcade 1-Up's coming out with, those Coleco minis. So there's going to be a lot. But this, I think, falls into a little bit of a different, more the collector mindset, because the collector is going to want original artwork. They're going to want original game. They're going to want that experience. And this does that. I mean, it really, really, truly does that, which is really cool. The sound is good for the single speaker. I don't really find anything about this that I would consider a negative,
Right.
outside of maybe for some, the cost is a little high.
See, what we need is, I think they did such a great job on the attention to detail. What we need is to get Rick Moranis, to take the Honey I Shrunk the Kids machine and then scale that up to full size, and then you would have a full arcade in your house that's a perfect replica. But for the size, I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet. If you go back to the website, there's other ones out there too. So there's other ones that they sell. So if you go to the quarter arcades section
Yeah.
of the site, they have a bunch of products, by the way. Numskull has different things that they sell as well.
Yeah,
But
this
if you
is
go to
just
this,
numskull.com, and we're going to the quarter arcade section. You can see all the different ones.
yeah, so like you look at track and field is really neat. I think that's cool. I don't know,
Mhm.
some of these might not be released yet, but track and field's really cool. I think the Bubble Bobble is really neat. Bubble Bobble is a really cool game. The Space Invaders cab, which doesn't show up there, but if you scroll down, there is a
There
link
it
to the
is.
Space Invaders. So I think for those that are fans of Space Invaders, like that looks really good. Wait till you see this. They did a killer job. That looks seriously so good. I don't know if that one's, I
Nice.
haven't seen that one around yet, but
Yeah.
I'm sure if it's not out, it's got to be coming. But just a really neat product in general. Actually, it looks like it's not coming out till around Christmas time, according to that. It says November 2020. I also
Yeah.
haven't seen the Dig Dug one around yet. But again, all of them follow the original cabinet designs. So, if you're into things like this, or maybe a 1-Up is not quite your speed, imagine having these on like a shelf or a display case. I mean,
Mhm.
they're such high quality that they're attention grabbing. So they're definitely things where I've had these set up downstairs on like in my kitchen area, and someone's been like, what is that? Like, that is cool. And then they start playing it and they're like, oh my gosh, this actually plays like the real game.
Right.
So this is not junk. It's very, very high quality stuff. But again, when you're talking high quality, you do pay for high quality. So that's why the price tag is 150. But definitely worth it if it's something you're looking at getting into, or you enjoy these kind of like collectible items like this. I like them just because I like everything arcade. I have a feeling
Yep.
I fall into the category where I'm so compelled to buy it because I love arcade stuff. And I think the artwork is what really grabbed me, dude. Like the artwork is so dead on that
Yeah.
it's hard to kind of ignore it.
All right, so we only have 30 seconds left because we're time boxing this to only 10 minutes. So
That's right.
what do you guys think? What do you guys think? For those on the live stream right now, comment. What do you think? Is this something that you've purchased or you plan on picking up? If you're watching this on the replay, put a comment down below. Let us know
Yeah,
what
for
you
sure.
think. And of course, if you like our content, hit that like button and subscribe. And what else is there to talk about, man? We got some other videos coming out this week. That's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, Sunday, we have the 1-Up Weekly. So don't miss out on that,
Yeah.
our
And don't
weekly
forget,
podcast.
depending on when you're watching this, Streets of Rage 4 comes out tonight at midnight. It will be on Steam. So I don't know. I'm torn. Do I live stream tonight and then again with you tomorrow? Like I don't
Right.
know. I'm
Right.
so hyped. I don't even know. So yeah. So before we end it, $150. I have a link in the description. The only place I could find it available right now is GameStop. I tried Walmart and it's sold out. I'll put the Walmart link in there too. But these are really cool. Go check them out. Numskull's got a lot of other cool products too. But I think that's it, man. I think we're done.
I think so. So we'll see you on
On
the next one.
Take care, guys.